So I've noticed something in the cybersecurity industry of late is that cybersecurity as a discipline or as a department, for example, at the organization is becoming a very critical role. And there's a few things that are playing off each other here. So the one thing is that cybersecurity specialists are quite expensive resources, and they are also very scarce. I can't remember the study, but by 2022, there's going to be a 3.5 million deficit global shortage on cybersecurity skills. And that's a huge problem for SMEs because they don't necessarily have the finances to go and just employ an entire security officer team or deploy a security operations center, nor do they even have the capability to have all the top, cybersecurity defense solutions in place. Let alone maintain them. So there's a lot of options for the SMEs out there. So for example, with our solution, you have all the machine learning and stuff already built in. And with our new solution now, we've built in an optimum EDR solution that's also built upon automation. And I don't want to say it's artificially intelligent because that's such a strong word, but it uses various machine learning algorithms to allow the EDR component to kind of course correct and do things itself, which is already kind of leaning towards artificial intelligence. And by doing this, you're firstly limiting the amount of data that needs to be, let's say, passed by the security people. You're limiting the amount of skill that's required in order to run the solution because it's so autonomous. And you are absolutely able to combat next generation malware. Which is the biggest concern. You need to be able to understand that SMEs and large enterprises and SOHO offices are very much all exposed to the same kind of threats. Yes, of course, you get targeted attacks and APTs, which is a different beast altogether. But for the rest of us, we all can be exposed to the same malware. So we all kind of have to play along with the big boys, so to say, when it comes to cybersecurity. So it's all about, for the SMEs, go and really, really do research about the companies that have machine learning capabilities. But I always urge, it's extremely important to go and look at those feature sets and not just see it as a check on a box, a box on a page that needs to be checked, but really look at what their machine learning is capable of and look at what tests has been performed against those machine learning algorithms.